Taking His Chance by Henry Lawson. We stood by the door of the inn on the rise. May Carney looked up on the bushranger's eyes. "Oh, why did you come? What's made of you, Jack? You know that the troopers are out on your track." A laugh and a shake of his obstinate head. "I wanted to dance, and I chanced it," he said. Some 20 odd bushmen had come to the ball, but Jack from his youth had been known to them all. A bushman is soft where a woman is fair, so the love of May Carney protected him there. And all the short evening, it seems like a romance, she danced with the bushranger taking his chance. 'Twas midnight, the dancers stood suddenly still, the hoofs had been heard on the side of a hill. And Duggan the drover along the hillside came riding as only a bushman can ride. He sprang from his horse, to the shanty he sped. "The troopers are down in the gully," he said. Quite close to the homestead the troopers were seen. "Go out and ride hard for the rangers, Jack Dean. Be quick," said May Carney, her hand on her heart. "We'll bluff them a while, and we'll give you a start." He had lingered a moment to kiss her, of course, and ran to the trees where he'd hobbled his horse. She ran to the gate, and the troopers were where a jingle of hobbles came faint on the air. When louder she screamed, it was only to drown the treacherous clatter of slippery slid down. But troopers so sharp, she saw at a glance that some was taking a desperate chance. They chased and they shouted, "Surrender, Jack Dean!" They called him 3 times in the name of the Queen. Then came through the darkness the clicking of locks. The crack of rifles was heard in the rocks. A shriek and a shout and a rush of pale men, and there lay the bushranger, chasing it then. The sergeant is mounted and knelt on the sod. "Your bushranging's over. Make peace, Jack, with God." The bushranger laughed. Not a word he replied, but turned to the girl who kneeled down by his side. He gazed in her eyes as she lifted his head. "Just kiss me, my girl, then chance it," he said.